What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the fuck?
What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on YouTube shit. Hey man, say man, we are lit, eh? Lit up the man. Turn. Today, motherfucking day. Straight hood and outside. Big crip in this bit. Hey man, say man, turn up. Yes, sir. We out here in the hood and outside cripping it, you know what I'm saying? Doing big boy things. Yes, sir. Big boy things in this bitch, you dig? Hey man, say man, make sure y'all stay blessed up. Come to y'all as a Black Hebrew Israelite gang. You dig what I'm saying? Coming to y'all as this, that, yeah, Jew, Hebrew Israelite, yeah. Hey, for real, gang shit. But nah, for real, man, let's get into this bit for real. Coming to y'all as a Black Hebrew Israelite, let's get to this bitch. Alright, boom. Today, motherfucking day, straight hood and outside crip, man. So we been talking about some real deal spill out shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know why Melly got a retrial. You feel me? So how everything is going. The jury had too many people saying that they don't believe that YNW Melly did it. You know what I'm saying? So they got a retrial. You did. And this is good news for YNW Melly and the gang who following YNW Melly. They is saying that the jury do not believe that he did it. They saying they believe it's a setup, that somebody was trying to set him up. You know what I'm saying? And so if that's good, and they all vote to say that he's not guilty, nigga, he might be free. He might not even have to be on house arrest. He might be free. But, you know what I'm saying, for right now, this nigga's in jail. So they trying to get this nigga to go on. He came for a bond here. He trying to get house arrest. You dig? Like crip. And it's like, if he get house arrest, man, hey, it's almost a done deal that he might be out that bit. If he get house arrest, because you know he fighting death penalty off of 2 murders. Attempted murders, murders that they trying to say he did it. But people don't even believe that. So, cause his girl came on the little law thing, and his ex girl and his ex mother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? The one he been going out was talking to since they was in high school or some shit. She don't even believe that he did it. You know what I'm saying? She don't believe that he did it. The girls talking about how their relationship was with YNW Melly and how they grew up and how they met each other and how they became a couple. Now, like I said, YNW Melly is in court. You did, and you know his lawyer's trying to say that go and get that nigga the house arrest. But YNW Juvie, the nigga who died, you know YNW Juvie and YNW Sack Chaser, his mama is trying to call court and hit that whoop the whoop. Hey, yeah, lock that nigga, they keep that nigga locked up type shit. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you know, we not going for that. We don't want YNW still locked up in jail for no damn shit that he probably didn't even commit. You know what I'm saying? Cause they still can't find a gun. They trying to say that he did it. I believe, like, in honest opinion, I feel like it's a setup. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was a setup. It was a drive-by or something happened. I don't think YNW Melly did all that dumb ass shit. You know, the nigga shot like 120 times. Nigga, I don't believe none of that. But, you know, we have the videos of everything that's going on. So, you know, we're going to come back into this bit, and yeah.
Understood that, but as far as Ms. Bradley being here, she has co-counsel, and her office has some approximately 200 lawyers. So, I mean, with all due respect, she has co-counsel that has been with her throughout the trial and the pre-trial motion. So I'm just advising.
I'm just telling you on the motions, that third week before the October 2nd, I'm not going to be in the building.
Chairman, I thought you were celebrating my birthday.
With regards to Mr. Bostic's case, I don't anticipate it finishing by the end of September because we didn't realize that Monday we were off, and there's 2 additional witnesses that are calling this time that we did not call last time. So I'm scheduling it.
On the motion for bond, we're in agreement to deny bond is higher than a reasonable doubt. Proof evident presumption rate. And that's what her cases basically say. Certainly, since the jury could not reach upon the evidence Your Honor heard, they certainly cannot carry the burden of proof evident presumption rate, which every case that she attached to her motion says is the proper burden. I would also bring the court's attention to, she wants the court to look at certain exhibits and testimony. And you've heard all the testimony, but she included witnesses that are either lost, unavailable, or she cannot find. And certainly the court should not consider any of those witnesses. Specifically, Mariah Hamilton, Nikita Bagley, the Christopher Williams construction report, he testified. You heard his testimony. And all the other exhibits that Your Honor heard. So I think it's a really simple issue. The state cannot carry its burden of proof evident presumption rate. Therefore, the court has the right to set a bond. Melly was born in Florida, raised in Florida, has no passport. His mother is here, his family is here, as they have been here almost every day of the trial, as the court knows. And certainly we can structure a bond, including GPS and house arrest if necessary, which is the most restrictive. But at least give him an opportunity for a bond because he is presumed innocent. And there's no way in heck the state, based upon the lack of a verdict, they can carry their burden of proof evident presumption rate.
Judge, we have one case, if I could just jump in. It's a very short one, 2 pages. I'm handing the state a copy. And your argument approach. It's kind of short. And it's a Supreme Court of Florida case decided, believe it or not, in 1945. And it's called State versus Freer. It's at 20 Southern 2nd 481. The Supreme Court said that, and there's not much case law dealing with a hung jury issue as to proof evident presumption rate vis-a-vis. But this case specifically says it is an added factor and that the court on a bond hearing, an Arthur hearing, needs to take into consideration, and this upheld the fact that that court let a guy out on bond, a woman out on bond, after there was a hung jury that they couldn't decide beyond a reasonable doubt as evidence to show that there is no proof evident presumption rate. That case is black letter law since 1945. It's still law today. And we asked Your Honor, who heard, this court heard every bit of evidence, and the state, I'm sure, didn't hold back other evidence that they had and didn't present to the jury to be able to prove beyond the exclusion of a reasonable doubt. They shot everything they had, and that jury was hung and could not find that there was beyond a reasonable doubt evidence. That's proof that they can't meet the higher burden of proof evident presumption rate. We'd ask Your Honor to consider that. We have a case where there's a co-defendant who's been on bond in perfect compliance with regulations all this time. Mr. Devens deserves to be out on bond too, with this added piece of evidence that shows that proof evident presumption break status hasn't been met.
Thank you. Is there anything else you
When that issue was
on Bob's I did receive I haven't looked at it yet, it just came into my office, a file. I haven't looked at it. I assume this is just exhibits that were in the trial.
In addition, Your Honor, all of these information was provided to defense counsel approximately back in 2019 when the initial discovery exhibit was filed. So none of this is new information to defense counsel. In terms of the statements and things of witnesses that did not testify, defense counsel is making a suggestion they are unavailable. Statements submitted, those are still allowed to be relied upon. But the problem that defense counsel has is they are arguing the wrong judge. It's your Honor's job to sit and determine the proof evidence. Great.
Judge, I have to object. There's no evidence as to...
Okay, I did not...
Judge, I have to object. We have to make a record on a first-degree murder case.
You're going to have to.
Oh, well, I just want to reserve, I object to her characterizing evidence that's not going to work.
So, Your Honor, it is your responsibility to make that determination. So, Your Honor, it is submitted that there is proof evidence presumption raised based on not only the evidence that was presented, but as well as the additional statements of witnesses that defense counsel suggests are unavailable for the purposes of trial. In addition, Your Honor, as this is a hearing for bond, it would be appropriate and pursuant to the Florida Constitution for the victims' families and members of their feelings. My understanding is that Ms. Leandra Phillips is present on Zoom and would be addressing the court in that way. Also present are counsel for Ms. Janet Thompson, mother of Mr. Williams.
Judge, I know that the Supreme Court has came down and does now allow for appearances to happen telephonically or over Zoom. However, that order also requires the state to file a motion 20 days before the hearing, giving defense counsel the opportunity to object or to agree to the appearances over Zoom. When we were scheduling this through your office, we were given 2 days and we were pushed back almost a month for them to appear here. So for them to now appear over Zoom, when we push this back for the victim's family to be physically present, we could have had this heard a month ago and they could have been over Zoom. It was set today for them to be physically here, and there is no motion filed by the state attorney's office, and they should not be allowed to testify telephonic or over Zoom without the proper motion being filed by the state attorney.
And so, Your Honor, in terms of defense wishes to set it out 20 days to object on that, we're perfectly fine with we can find another time for that. With regards to the date, this was set because of my trial schedule, and that's my availability.
Thank you. In any event, you don't anticipate the family who's the alleged victims testify. They just want to share what their thoughts are, correct?
Correct.
Thank you. Judge, they want to say something more than that.
Leandra? She might be with Ashley, that is her sister. And then I know Mr. Phillips, who is her counsel, was appearing via Zoom as well.
I don't know who Mr. Phillips is on this.
He filed the notice of appearance on behalf of...
Is there a Mr. Phillips there? I don't see any Mr. Phillips. And what's the lady's name?
Leandra?
Is there a Leandra there? They're not responding.
Eric, I mean, just a moment to get in touch with them. I've been emailing back and forth with them.
Research. Go ahead and make your phone call. We're researching. Calm, cool, collected. I'm well. How are you?
We were.
Things changed.
So I. Yes. Absolutely.
That should be the logging on that.
Mariah Hamilton, thank you so much for coming on. I think I want to start off by just saying I'm so happy to see you and meet you, because it's been kind of, I think a lot of people wanted to hear from you. I think a lot of people were expecting to see you at the trial. And there's been some issues in terms of what's been happening with the police. If you can explain to people why we haven't seen you or heard from you.
You guys haven't seen or heard from me because I'm currently wanted. I've tried to get the warrant lifted plenty of times, but it's just been like a constant battle with my lawyer and the prosecutor. So I've just been, laying low, trying to get the warrant lifted before I could even come in and, speak my part.
let's talk about that. So, and by the way, you are in your lawyer's office. Your lawyer, Christopher Barris, is off to the side. He's going to come in a little bit later. Yeah, so I saw that it was only, I think, yesterday or the few days before you filed a complaint against the lead investigator in YNW Melly's trial, Mark Moretti. And you basically accused him of bullying you and harassing you into providing testimony in this case. What can you tell us about that?
When the situation first happened, me and my mom I was starting. I was 17, about to turn 18. They came to my house. They were telling me that they were going to arrest me with accessory after the fact. My mom didn't know what to do. I was young. I didn't have a criminal record. I didn't have a background. I was trying to go to the military at the time, so I had to just tell them what they wanted to hear so they could leave me alone, which I thought they would leave me alone, but they didn't. So, yeah.
Why did they think that you were a part of what happened?
Because I was his girlfriend at the time. So they thought that I knew more than what I was telling them that I knew, which I didn't. So they were just harassing me, being that I was his ex-girlfriend or girlfriend at the time. So,
when you say Mark Moretti was harassing you, what was he saying to you? What was he doing?
When he first came to my house, it was so unexpectedly. I had put up with my cousin, and they were outside my house, parked. And I'm like, I was confused. I'm like, what's going on or whatever. I'm asking someone what's going on. She's like, they want to talk to you. You have to talk to them. They're threatening, saying that you're going to go to jail. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I end up telling him my story. I told him what I knew. He told me that I was lying. He told me that I knew more than what I was telling, and that he was going to, he could arrest me for accessory after the fact. So we end up he wanted me to get on a tape recording and tell him what he wanted me to tell him, so which I did. After that, he was like, they wouldn't bother me anymore. I thought they wouldn't bother me anymore. They were still calling and texting my mom, asking for me. I refused to talk so many times. And yeah, I haven't really talked to them ever since then, since 2019. So.
And now you said that there's an arrest warrant. You know, it's still out. It's still outstanding. Why do you feel comfortable coming out now and talking about this?
Because I just want people to know that I'm not running because of any money or anything like that. It's because I don't want to go to jail for something that I did. I don't want to go to jail for something that I didn't do or something that I'm not a part of. I just feel like people's looking at my side of this. They're looking at me wrong, and that's not what they're showing is not true, basically.
You want to clear the record. So you file this complaint against Mark Moretti.
Yes.
What are you hoping happens there?
I hope the judge can lift the warrant off me, and I don't mind coming in to talk. I never mind coming in to talk. Me and my lawyer tried to go in to talk on so many occasions, but I was always threatened with, if I don't tell them what I want to hear, what they want to hear, I'm gonna go to jail. So it's like, I never went to jail before, so that's my main concern right now.
Oh, I get it. Let's talk a little bit about YNW Melly. So first of all, how did you meet him, and when did you meet him?
I met him. I was 15. Yeah, I was 15. I met him through mutual friends. It was my homecoming night. He had just got out of a program. He had just got out of a program. We met through mutual friends. He was his friend was telling me that he wanted to see me after homecoming. So me and my friends was like, okay, we'll link up with you guys after homecoming or whatever like that. So instead of us going to after homecoming, you go to after parties, we end up hanging out with them. And ever since that night, me and him just been cool. We just been close ever since then.
Was it like love at first sight? Like you thought he was attractive, or like?
I wouldn't say me, but for him,
He was. He was.
He gave me weird. Like when we first met, I thought he was weird. My friends was like, he just really likes you. I'm like, ah, I don't know, but it was cute, but it was like weird too at the same time.
Well, you were so young, right?
Yeah, I was 15. I was
Yeah.
15 and he was like 17, I think. Yeah, he was like 17. So yeah.
What's he like? Like, what's his personality like? Because I think there was a lot made during the course of his trial about his demeanor, you know, smiling in the courtroom, praying, kissing up in the sky. What's he like?
He's just he's different. Like he's a very outspoken person. Like he doesn't mean no harm, but he's really different. Like he's always lightening up the room, like regardless. Like if he's even going through something, nobody would tell because he don't show it. Like he shows it differently. So he's different he's different. He's goofy. Yeah.
What was your relationship like with him?
We was good. Our relationship was good, but we had some bad times too. I wouldn't say we was always good. We had our differences, which any other couple had. But our relationship was good. We was like best friends. He'll tell me anything, I tell him anything. When I'm going through stuff, he'd be there for me. When he's going through stuff, I'd be there for him. So yeah.
Are you guys currently talking at all, communicating?
No.
Is it because of what happened?
I honestly, it's not even just because of what happened. I just think, you know, it just might not be the right time for us with the relationship part as of right now. So yeah, maybe we could come along in the meantime or in the long run in the future. But as of right now, I'm trying to get myself together, and I know he have a lot going on. So it's like,
has he tried to reach out recently?
No.
A big part of this case was talking about, is it possible YNW Melly would shoot his two friends? And the question became, you know, is he violent? Have you ever seen him violent in any way?
No. He's a very goofy person. I don't think he would be violent. I don't think he's a violent person at all. Like, he's never showed any violence towards me. So, no. And
you ever
he
see him,
loved his friends.
You ever see him with weapons or anything like that?
No.
And the accusation that he was part of a gang, what do you make of that?
He never showed me that he was a part of a gang. He never told me like, hey, I'm a part of a gang, or I'm this, I'm that. Like, the things that they were talking about during the trial, like, I was new to that as well. Like, I didn't know of him being or wanting to be, or however they're trying to paint the picture of him being in a gang, you know.
Did you ever hear of any of those people that he was communicating with, that they say he was communicating with?
I heard about them, but I just thought everybody was just all friends, close friends. Like, I was never a part of, he kept me out of anything that he ever had going on. So, yeah, they were like
when you say that he kept you, in other words, was he on his phone talking? People were like,
yeah.
What was your relationship like with him?
We was good. Our relationship was good, but we had some bad times too. I wouldn't say we was always good. We had our differences, which any other couple had. But our relationship was good. We was like best friends. He'll tell me anything, I tell him anything. When I'm going through stuff, he'd be there for me. When he's going through stuff, I'd be there for him. So yeah.
Are you guys currently talking at all, communicating?
No.
Is it because of what happened?
I honestly, it's not even just because of what happened. I just think, you know, it just might not be the right time for us with the relationship part as of right now. So
Mm.
yeah, maybe we could come along in the in the meantime, or in the long run in the future. But as of right now, I'm trying to get myself together, and I know he have a lot going on. So it's like,
Has he ever tried? Has he tried to reach out recently?
no.
Alicia, real quick, do you have a theory as to what happened that night?
I think that maybe they pissed somebody off. I mean, these are rappers. They're going back and forth. They have all these beefs. I think someone followed them from the studio. I think maybe he pissed somebody off. I think, I say if he was in the car or not, I don't know. Maybe he was, and he doesn't want to tell them who who actually did the shooting. I don't know, but I think that someone got mad because I just don't see him killing Sack and Juvie. You know, I'm not even saying Sack a good person, because Sack's not a good person. I don't care why everybody paint this picture about him. He's an awful person. But Juvie, good guy. I don't think anything bad should ever happen to him. But I think that something pissed somebody off. I think Melly would have gotten shot too. I think he maybe was a target as well, and probably still is. They pissed somebody off. I think Melly would have gotten shot too. I think he maybe was a target as well, and probably still is.
Any reason to think that, other than any?
Well, like I said, my daughter was just in. They just got jumped. They had just gotten jumped in Atlantic Records, I think, in L.A. Was it Atlantic Records by NBA YoungBoy and a whole bunch of guys. That just happened, and my daughter has a scar across her back about this long from the scuffle, from the fight. You know. So
what was that like, Mariah?
I was terrified. I thought I was going to lose my life that day, honestly. We had just got to the studio, and they all just started arguing and fighting. And next thing you know, we're getting jumped by so many guys. And I'm trying to shield and protect Melly. And the guys are not trying to hit me, but I'm literally
in the middle,
trying to lay on top of him just to like guard him. And
when was this? How soon before the shooting was this?
I think this was like in August of 2018. August or September.
a month or so before the murders.
Yeah, it was like August or September of 2018.
Someone took his chain or something. They took his chain.
Yeah, his chain fell and they took it.
But they gave it back.
Like what started that?
We were outside and we were pulling up to the studio, and his friend Melly's Zach was like, there go NBA YoungBoy. So we're like, oh yeah, that is NBA YoungBoy. So he's like, I feel like we're gonna get into it with him. So I'm just praying, like, God, please don't let us get into it with these people. Like, I hope not. So as we walk into the studio, like he give Melly a look, like he sighs him. So Zach like, what's up? Like, you straight or whatever? And he's like, he was like, yeah, I'm good or whatever. Then he just started saying stuff. And then Zach ended up saying something back to him. And then Melly was like, what's up? And he swung on Melly, they fought. And then the guys started jumping in, everybody just started jumping in. I tried to jump on top of Melly to like guard him. It was just a big scuffle, honestly. Like, it was bad. It was horrible.
Did police ever look into this?
No.
Alicia, real quick, do you have a theory as to what happened that night?
I think that maybe they pissed somebody off. I mean, these are rappers. They're going back and forth. They have all these beefs. I think someone followed them from the studio. I think maybe he pissed somebody off. I think, I say if he was in the car or not, I don't know. Maybe he was, and he doesn't want to tell them who actually did the shooting. I don't know, but I think that someone got mad because I just don't see him killing Sack and Juvie. You know, I'm not even saying Sack a good person, because Sack's not a good person. I don't care why everybody paint this picture about him. He's an awful person. But Juvie, good guy. I don't think anything bad should ever happen to him. But I think that something pissed somebody off. I think Melly would have gotten shot too. I think he maybe was a target as well, and probably still is.
I'll be back. So, like I said, man, the first little man, he trying to get out the jail. You know what I'm saying? Now, YNW girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, mother-in-law do not like the lawyer that's on YNW Melly case. Cause I feel like she think that she does not know what she's doing. She's messing the case up even more. Like YN Melly probably, if he had a different lawyer, he probably would have been done got out of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, YNW Melly got so much goddamn money on. You know what I'm saying? These like some of the best lawyers they can get. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you dig, it's like, man, if I'm paying these lawyers $1 million and they hit me with the Tory Lanez type of case, nigga. Not that type of case, but the type of lawyer, nigga. Boy, I would have hit that, bruh. Charge back, nigga. I'm suing your ass, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Fuck the Megan shit. I'm suing your dumb ass. I'm suing my lawyer head ass, nigga. What? That lawyer's a bozo. Right after that nigga got done, that nigga went to a beach and had a vacation. Right after Tory Lanez got sentenced to prison. That's a tough ass situation. Cause that nigga Tory Lanez probably paid that nigga millions for that nigga to do not a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like this lawyer, man. I feel like, man, they trying. You know, I don't know everything that's happening behind the scenes and what could, you know what I'm saying, make her want to change the lawyers out. But hey, it's a retrial. You know what I'm saying? Like, they trying to get this nigga life or the death penalty. You know what I'm saying? And so at this moment, you dig, it's good seeing YN Melly in court and not in a chair. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I said, this is a retrial. So they gotta go through all the same evidence again, the shirt, the pants, the car, the bullets, everything we don't watch, the family again, everything they gonna have to go retrial again, nigga. You know what I'm saying? These cases get crazier and crazier by the day. You dig? And so it's like, you know, we seen the video that YNW Melly and the lawyer, but they were trying to get that lawyer out the paint. Y'all be digging through niggas' background like tough, nigga. Y'all trying to say, oh, look at this lawyer, she flirting with YNW Melly. But y'all tripping. Then y'all trying to say, oh, yeah, really, look. We got the background check of the lawyer. She went to jail before. Nigga, these are regular motherfuckers who just got a good job. Like, you think niggas not, because they got a good job that they haven't been to jail before? You go to jail for a speeding ticket, drinking, weed, anything. You know what I'm saying? These days, they lock you up just for breathing. These motherfuckers, these weak ass cops. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to be on some other shit. You feel me? But it's like, bro, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? She obviously trying to do her best out here. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I feel like she was keeping Melly cool through the whole time, man. The black one, not the white one. The black one, cause she's like, you know, she kind of make they, you know, they kind of laugh it off a little bit. You know, it's not a laugh matter because you know it's 2 murder cases. But you know what I'm saying? They just, you know, get Melly through the shit, man. Cause this nigga been in prison for jail for however long. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? And it should count for time served, if anything. You dig? Like Crip. So it's like, if YN Melly can get off this goddamn case, man, this would be a big ass W, man. Like no kizzy cap, man. You know, YN Melly, he dropped off the dead body at the hospital, man. And you know, they were trying to get that nigga for like after the murder cases, he went to a concert and went to perform and shit, man. That nigga gotta make that money, man, to pay these lawyers, man. These lawyers gonna be asking for an arm and a leg. You know what I'm saying? They said 2 murders. Oh, we been charging back. We been charging bad. You know what I'm saying? And plus, they rich as hell anyway. You know what I'm saying? Melly and the mom and them. You know, Melly and mom was up in that bitch too, man. Why ain't that Melly mom? She is so active in this case, man, through the text messages or through like the motherfucking just being at that court, man. You know, why? You know, a lot of parents don't even like. You know, a lot of parents. So shit like this, man. The parents be on some hoe shit. They probably wouldn't even show up. You know, just on some just. You know how parents be sometimes, man. Parents be on some hoe shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do is wrong sometimes, but then you be telling what the truth is, and they don't want to believe until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit, man. And like, you know, then they want to be, oh, at the end, oh, we believed you. We always believed in you. Oh my goodness, we knew it from the beginning. But like, come on, bro. So it's like, it's good to see YNW Melly mom and the brother and them at that bitch, man. You know, YNW Melly is going through so much at this time, man. You know, and she been fighting for her son the whole case, man. You know what I'm saying? YNW Melly mom been fighting the whole damn case, man. If it wasn't on Instagram, on other social media posts, she been fighting for YNW Melly, to how good of a person he is and shit, man. You know, of course, nigga, we don't like to see YNW Juvie and YNW Sack Chaser dead, bro. You know, we still don't know what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? That's how shit goes, man. Life is crazy, man. Oh yeah, and also they was talking about an altercation that supposedly, allegedly, YNW Melly and NBA YoungBoy got into, that NBA YoungBoy jumped YNW Melly or some shit, man. And she was trying to protect YNW Melly from getting jumped. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Melly had ops. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers then was mad and trying to jump the niggas. So you know, I ain't saying that you know what I'm saying, whoop whoop. But you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, hey, you know, motherfuckers do be watching. You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfuckers think like just because you don't see like the ops on camera, that niggas don't have op, or if you don't shout their name out, or if you like, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, you don't have ops. Niggas, it's ops always. Niggas just I don't get these niggas attention to be like, oh, that's my op. No, that's retarded. You know what I'm saying? But you know, and like my boys, you know what I'm saying, I got homeboys too, but me, we all busy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I talk to my homeboys every now and then, text, you know what I'm saying, say what's up to them. We be busy, you know what I'm saying? But life, man, is so crazy, man, because you know, I know why YNW Melly probably was thinking like a whole nother different situation. He probably about to go back to the crib, you know, to go just chill or go get something to eat. And in that soon that situation came down, you know, the car got blammed, you know what I'm saying, blasted up and shit, man. And luckily, you know what I'm saying, YNW Melly and his other homeboy didn't pass away. All of them didn't pass away. You know, the other two, they passed away, and their family is shooken. You know what I'm saying? Their family believe that Melly did it. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to give Melly the death penalty. The family said they don't want to give Melly the death penalty because they said they don't believe that anybody should get a death penalty except for God. So you know, because at the end of the day, bro, they don't know who did it. You know what I'm saying? And it is wild how this case is about to go to a second it's about to go to a retrial, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything that the emotions, the heart, everything that the pain of. I got the songs and the rappers and shit. That shit was crazy. They literally played that nigga song in the court while the people were sitting trying to think about YNW Melly, bruh. They have their own personal court show, nigga. Damn, they ain't got to do a court for free, nigga. They got to pay the lawyers and he did the whole performance. That's how you know these motherfucking lawyers and these court people be fans of your music, man, sometimes, man, because these niggas be knowing every word of the song, you know what I'm saying, everything, man, they be knowing every fucking thing, you dig? So it's just like, you know how hard it is for somebody to get picked on the jury who did not know YNW Melly? You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a YNW Melly fan or just somebody who just rock with his music, you already know, you probably saying, nah, he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard picking some random ass people. You don't have to go to a whole different other country. And at the end of the day, they still know these niggas because, you know, other countries be fans of these artists. So you just gotta pick somebody who just don't have internet. And just read books all day. Because for them to pick if they should be able to let go of YNW Melly, because I'm just saying, these niggas know, I'm saying, at least a lot of people know YNW Melly, bruh. You know what I'm saying? YNW Melly is a famous motherfucker, man. You know, he been killing the games for a minute, man. So this court, man, he went to the bond here, man. I don't know if they gonna get a nigga, they gonna give him bond to get out for free, but he did go, you know what I'm saying, and if they do, man, you know, he deserves it, man. He been that bitch for a long ass time, man. His teeth was rotting out and shit, man. You know, it's a tough situation to be in that cold ass motherfucking jail, man. They trying to get that nigga GPS location and a track on his leg if he do get locked on house arrest. So hopefully, you know, everything comes out and he get on house arrest. But you know how that be, man. The judge gotta pick if they gonna do it, man. So you know, we just giving out a little backstory of what's going on right now in the bond hearing, and Juan Melly and his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, talking about him and shit, and how they believe that he didn't do it. So you know, this is kind of a good look for Juan Melly on the low key, on a good call, because you gotta do a retrial, and then you gotta you got his other people saying that they think that he didn't do it, who's close to him. So it's good. That's a good thing, man. So that's a good team, man. So make sure you like and subscribe to this bitch. I'm the bitch hood from outside. Creep.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.